Dennis is off and running in a best-of-11 frames contest. He hasn't beaten O'Sullivan for 4 years, and in any one of their last 4
ladies and gentlemen, the first
in
frame.
that time. Is that about to change? Back to Stephen and Dennis.
Junhui to break.
So Ding Junhui hits the first ball ever at the Alexandra Palace, and what an introduction there, and what a reception both players had. This would make a terrific final in any tournament, wouldn't it, Stephen?
Yes, the fact that Ronnie's obviously slipped down the rankings a bit means Ding's a bit unfortunate really to play someone like Ronnie in the first round.
And you've seen some of the audience there. It's it really is, the atmosphere's superb. Let's hope the snooker's the same. There's the crowd at the Alexandra Palace. I'm sure a lot of the same supporters that used to come to the Wembley Arena. Well, first mistake from Ding Junhui. Pretty poor safety shot there. And I have to sit and see if Ronnie can knock his first ball in. One into the left corner is the easier putt. Obviously enough in for the pink, so not a bad the opportunity this.
This is also the first snooker that either of these two players have played this year. Neither were in the Munich PTC that was played in the beginning of January, so interesting to see how sharp.
8. $15. 16.
'll tell you what, this table looks pretty
23.
lively. It always is fairly fast at the Masters. It's a new venue, but it looks to be pretty quick. And the reason for the miss there, he ran slightly out of position.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 23.
Early days, so even these former champions will take a while to settle in.
Yeah, you can't help but feel a little bit nervous on an occasion like this. Both these players, though, are big occasion players. Won't take them long to get into their stride.
Well, surprising miss from Ding, but he hasn't left anything. The only possible pot is the one next to the yellow, and as we show you that again, he normally knocks those in. But the one I mentioned, the red next to the yellow, is very risky because of the one over the left corner pocket. That's why Ronnie's looking at leaving the cue ball down near the ball cushion in such a position that he covers the one over the left corner and covers the one to the yellow.
Yeah, somewhere in and around the green pocket, isn't it?
Oh, it's still running. It's keeping on running, that, but he's got it in the pocket, you said, Stephen, and that guarantees he blocks that red that's over the left corner. The doors opened here at 10 to 12. Play commenced at 1:30, They come in very quick, not quite that quick, but within 20 minutes the place was full. It's free seating. First in gets the best seat. No speedy boarding here. Has he covered the red? Might not have. There you can see it. It's a risky one. He's got to get this. If he does pot it, I think he should finish nicely in black. Beautifully played. Terrific cueing. What? So he's settled the quicker of the players.
Eight. Nine.
I'd have to play a delicate little cannon here if he's to leave a couple of reds. Either that or he has to go into them with pace. He's took his eye off the pot. It's amazing the number of times that happens, but that will slightly annoy Ronnie Sullivan to miss a black like this. Forgot about the pot there, Stephen.
Yeah, I mean, count on one hand the amount of blacks off a spot Ronnie will miss him in a whole season.
One.
So Ding's got the first, you could say, good chance in the game. He's fortunate in the fact that he's come to the table and everything's in the open, where Ronnie had to develop things.
Six.
Yeah, he had a 30-point advantage, and if he had a pot of the black and at the cannon, he would have been taking these and the frame would have been over very shortly, but as it is,
seven.
It's a terrific chance for the Chinese player. Two maximum breaks, as we said at the top of the show, in the last couple of days, and congratulations to you, Stephen. You've qualified for the World Open in China. Was that yesterday?
40.
Yeah, I beat Mike Dunn in Sheffield in my qualifier. There was a slightly smaller crowd in here. I think
15.
there was one person watching.
Yeah, the PTC events played at Sheffield. I think you can watch on the internet, and it's created
20.
purely for that. Very few spectators get to watch those. But I think that's the reason you're seeing so many maximum breaks made. The players are playing that much snooker these days, Stephen.
Well, I think it was just before Christmas Ding made them. He actually made them in two consecutive days, which I presume has never been done before by the same player.
$21. $28. $29.
Doesn't want to be absolutely straight on the black. I think the back red of the little triangular behind the pink will go into the right corner. Let's see if he's got a bit of an angle. He's playing it with top spin, so yeah. That's okay, because he will develop the other two reds. It's just a matter of dropping on
36.
a colour here. You'd expect him to finish on pink or blue.
$37.
It's the one on the left side. That's the only difficult red now on the table. The two up by the yellow are not too badly placed. So it's not
42.
quite a frame winning chance just yet.
$43.
Looks to be a bit straight on this black. Just slightly off straight, so he played for the difficult one. So this is the key ball coming out. Doesn't have to force this, just drop it in, it'll be nicely on the black.
50.
Yeah, if he didn't need all three reds, he would have definitely played for the two reds, which are easier up in the bulk end of the table, but he needs all three reds to win the frame, so that's why he chose to play for this now. And when it's a brand new cloth, if you play these dead weight, they usually go in quite easily off the knuckles.
$51.
Natural on the black here, doesn't have to bother any side or anything, just to follow through for the red next to the yellow.
Yeah, if he rolls it, he should get somewhere near the lines there and leave that red next to the yellow. I think he can do that.
$8. Junhui, 58.
Absolutely amazing. He was thinking about developing the other head, and he's done what Ronnie did previously when he missed the black. He took his eye off the pot, concentrated on the cannon on the other red that he wanted to bring into play. And although it's the best of 11, this opening frame could prove quite crucial because both players have missed very easy shots.